Hello, survivors! Actually, guys, one second. I'm just gonna get something. Okay, I'm back. It's a little. It's not cold, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit chilly. Just a little bit. Tootsies are getting a bit little chilly. Okay, guys, how are we doing today? How are we feeling? Welcome to my stream. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, at about 1 hour 45 minutes on the stream, we're going to jump onto the alpha of the RTS that I've got, and we're going to go over some more stuff in Faction Assault. I believe today is tier 2, and basically you can direct me. You can say, hey, Lockdown, can you check this out? Hey, Lockdown, can you check this out? And I'll do it all on stream for you, no problem. Just be aware there is an alpha, so there can be some crash issues. I'm opening these pretty early in the stream, but these are just 5% upgrades. There can be some crash issues. There can be things that look weird. That's just how it works in alphas. I think I'm just going for some pretty basic 5% upgrades. I think I'm out of certain items, so I have to do some low tier items. May as well just keep on crafting. Keep on crafting. Okay, this is Georgia's weapon, right? It does look nice, honestly. Georgia's weapon looks sick. It looks sick. I'm probably just gonna... I'm gonna max this because I think Georgia, right? I think Georgia... Let's have a look. Georgia. Where is she? She has a really nice weapon for Faction Assault. Her base weapon. Because AP on attack is really good against bosses. Really good. Especially from multi-hitters. And I think there's another character that has it that's tough. So, like, if you were to set up a certain team... man, I'm just thinking about Faction Assault teams quite a lot at the moment. Who's the other guy? Is it Sheldon? He has one on him. Impair when attacking. Not as good chance, though, but... Still nice. Need to get actually working on this weapon. I need to remember to do that one. It's only 4-star. Is it only 4-star? Let me just double check. Let me double check. Because I think Sheldon's going to be pretty good because he does burn himself and he can multiply it and stuff like that. It is 4-star. So he's like self-inclusive. I don't know if there's going to be a day 1 limitation boss. We'll have to see. We shall have to see. But how are we all doing today, guys? We've got in chat. We've got Andy, Brian, and ICB, top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. We also have Vaz, Valiant, Dr. Dino, Weo, Kathy. Thanks for tuning in, guys. What's up, Sly? What's up, Nikki? Weird Girl, hello, hello. ICB, what's up? David, hello, hello. 8page. What's up, Cygnus? Meta Oracle. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Okay, let me check your comments. I'm reading the Walking Dead graphic novels. Hey! Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Should be a lot of fun. Is this solo? I'm ranked 9th. This can't be... It's 79th, okay. That's crazy, though. I'm 79th with just doing... just 8 energy. Man, I think SR is proper horrible. Proper horrible. Let's do ×3 on SR. Lock record your Hello Survivors as an audio button and just push it. I want to remain authentic. I want to remain authentic as possible. Pear cider. I have got some pear cider today. I have. I'm actually running low though. This is my second to last can of pear cider. Running low. Pear cider ain't cheap either. That's the worst part. I don't drink it that often. I maybe have like 1 or 2 cans a week. And then the cans, like 8 cans sort of thing. So it lasts me like a month or 2 to get a pack. And it's 3 for, well, right now it's like 3 for $23 or something. But normally it's like 3 for $28. But the pound has been hit. Someone help. Exchange rates have been absolutely destroyed. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind words. I do appreciate that. Have you seen my bug mentions on Discord? No, I haven't. If you mentioned me, I would have seen it, but I haven't seen. Regarding advanced cleanse while attacking Peacekeeper with Kenny. Depends what he's cleansing. If you've got a recording, that's the best way to do things. Honestly. Hope all is well. That's a fact. Yeah, the Factory Assault 2.0 looks actually kind of exciting. Exactly. As much as it is quite similar to what we've had before, it just seems like honestly they just removed the stuff that people really didn't like. There are going to be some tweaks, some things. I think you're going to be able to attack multiple bosses in a day. It's going to be, I mean, like tiers as a faction, so it's based on your energy. So it isn't like I'm pretty sure it's like every 24 hours you can do a faction assault. You can attack the bosses you want to attack, get the rewards at the end of the, after the day's over, and then, goodies. Do we have any launch date, goals, or rumors to share on it going live? I can't really share any of that information, but I think right now it's in alpha, so it's not going to be any time like super soon. But this is your opportunity to get something to potentially be included in the update when it happens. Alpha's the best chance. If it's already in beta, generally they've already kind of cemented how it's going to be, and it's just fixing any issues that pop up. Right now, they're potentially looking at stuff that if someone comes up with a brilliant idea, it can't be like massive, but if you come up with a brilliant idea, like personally, I put forward that I want the HP of bosses to actually be infinite. So when I came up against David in my little test, once I did enough to take him out, it stopped. But what if it was actually just infinite, and it just, as long as I did enough to take him out initially, and then I could do as much damage as I want. Just that kind of part of it is the fun part. Trying to hit the big numbers, trying to hit some crazy like new damage record and stuff like that. That would be sick. From like for personal, and also like to compete with your faction mates, but not to like compete for rewards. I think competing with your faction mates would be cool in that sense. Happy revamping, yeah, indeed. But yeah, no official release date, but I think they're probably going to do some information posted when it comes to rewards, their plans for Faction Assault, when it comes to some of the like bosses requirements, because I'm not 100% certain on that. Right now we saw 4 requirements. Was it Atlanta, Alexandria, Saviors, and Hidden? Whether that's going to change from week to week, or whether that's going to change from boss to boss. Now, I think it will get worse, like in terms of how many we need to actually get. I think it's going to go from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically. What's up, Ruben? Welcome to the stream. Are you talking about getting your first copy of Jesus 2000? Correct. I haven't got him. I've been unlucky. We need a Lockdown Hello Survivors rap song. My gosh. I haven't even started SR, but who cares? SR is pretty rough. If it's solo, it's not that big a deal. But it does, like, wreck your league position. It does wreck your league position. And this is not a war week, so you can't really make it up. I'm still trying to find Jesus myself. Y'all need to find Jesus. Is that what you're saying? Only got pics. I tried to get a recording. Yeah. Basically, if you can set up a friendly defense and just get it that way for your own friendly defense, just long press on weapons and stuff like that, because they will want to try and what they want to try and do is they will try and replicate your issue to see if they can work it out. That's what they'll try and do. But from a screenshot, it's much harder to do. Slightly off subject, but really curious. With the pound value situation, how does that affect, say, when I in America make a donut in US dollars? It actually means I get more money. Strangely enough, if you donate via Streamlabs, I get slightly more money now. Because the dollar's more powerful, like more comparative to what the pound is, whereas before it wasn't. So like, it wasn't this extreme, but like, let's just say before it was like $30 equal £25, whereas now $30 equals like £29 or like £29.50. So I'm getting more for the dollars that you donate now, but only via Streamlabs. Via YouTube, they might be a little bit slow and different in how they calculate the changes in currencies. I'm not sure how they do it, but Streamlabs is like, whatever you donate at that moment is what goes into my PayPal account, basically. Which is nice. That's my only bonus. Also, if you own any shares as a British person, an Englishman, Scottishman, you know, whatever. If you've got any shares and they're in American companies, effectively you've just gained quite a lot of like extra money. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but you know, just saying. Just saying. Daddy Lockdown. Yes, that was my name once upon a time. Will the tokens be used to spend in the depot like before? I would assume there'd be a new depot of some kind. I'm not sure if that was an alpha token or if it was how the tokens are going to be. We're going to have to wait for like an official announcement there. Like everything you saw there when it comes to rewards and stuff like that, you can take it with a bit of a pinch of salt. You should mainly be looking at the gameplay. I did have the spinning helicopter 360 no-scope Negan in the tank explained to me by a lot of you guys, actually, saying that because he was confused, he was turning around when he was shooting. I didn't realise characters did that. I guess it's a bit more obvious when it's a tank, but I didn't realise characters did that. Whether that's going to be like fixed or not, like visually it looks kind of mental, but yeah, otherwise, yeah. Finance corner, yeah. Fortunately, it doesn't affect me too much. I'm on a fixed variable on my mortgage, so like I'm not gonna have like my mortgage rate go up, which is really good, obviously, which means I wouldn't potentially have had to have paid more money on my mortgage per month. So yeah. Pretty much as simple as that. So I'm not going to really feel any like direct negatives of that, but if the British economy goes down the hole, I guess I would. Although things are getting more expensive, I will say that. Like chicken, just buying some chicken, you know, seems much more expensive than it used to be. I know. Hey, Jay Floyd, thank you very much for the donation. It'll pop up on the screen in a second. Tax the rich. Not in the UK, man. They just gave the rich a tax break in the UK. To boost the economy. Yeah, tax the rich. To boost the economy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. They turn when they're confused. I have to watch this super close now. And yeah, apparently, I never saw that. So, but with a tank, it's really obvious. What's up, GKN? Welcome to the stream. What's a mortgage? I don't have one. All right, fine. All right. All right, fine. Hey, what's up, Tex? Trickle down economy doesn't work. Yeah. It's fallacy, right? It's just to get more money in the hands of the rich people, basically. But I think this is going to backfire personally. This new prime minister's been in in office effectively for like 2 weeks. And already, like, major things have happened because of, like, decisions she's made or people who she's got into power have made. Which is just, yeah. I'm not really political, but there's those first week or two on the job that you don't want to, like, draw too much negative attention to yourself, and, well, it's just happened. Man, you know my situation. Yeah, I do. Also, the houses where you live are probably not as crazy as they are in London. I got a pretty cheap house, though. My house was £200,000, which sounds maybe like a lot to some of you, which is around about $250,000. But no, my parents' house is worth over £1 million, and it is tiny. It's just because it's in London. And you might think, oh, they could sell that and be fine, but like to move it anywhere else in London, it's going to cost just as much. It's ridiculous. Oscar, thank you very much for a super chat as well. Super sticker. Hippos. Are they hippos? I'm going to say that's the hippos super sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you both very much. Hit me up with the super chat, super stickers. Salute to you guys. Actually, like, looking at it tells me how much revenue I've got. YouTube are doing the calculations correctly because it's basically telling me to the new amount. So even YouTube are on board with the pound is crap right now. So yeah, it is what it is, but it is, yeah. Great content. I do appreciate that. It trickles up. I think more than trickles. It's like proper. What's that massive waterfall called? The one in Canada / America. Where don't they have? It's called like the Shoe. They have a waterfall called the Shoe. Niagara, that's it. Niagara Falls. Yeah, not much of a trickle there. Indeed. I actually learned a little bit about that recently because I always assumed it was like just one like set of like effectively a big waterfall. It's actually two. There's one in America and there's one in Canada. They're very close, but there's one in America and one in Canada. The one that's famous is the one in Canada. The one that is the horseshoe. Because of the shape and the fact that it just looks so absolutely grand scale, and the fact that they take boats up to like the bottom of it or around it, and just is surrounded by waterfall. Nothing good ever trickles. If you have something trickling in your house, you have a problem. Happiness doesn't trickle, love doesn't trickle, wealth doesn't trickle. That would be Carlin, right? No, that's got to be Carlin. That's got to be him, surely. He liked to talk about that sort of stuff as well. Canaside is nicer, more famous, and yeah. But I mean, it's kind of harsh though. You've probably got a really nice waterfall on the American side, but it's like very close by is an even nicer looking one on the Canadian side. You know. I will never get to go anywhere like that. I can't get travel insurance. Oof. I mean, why do you need travel insurance? Like for hospitals and stuff, can't you just get an NHS card for traveling? When I traveled, that's all I got. I just took an NHS card. Managed to replicate with my team, Friendly Joe. Nice. I'll post the video on RTS chat. Nice. Niagara Falls or Florida High Street, kind of the same thing right now. All right, because of the. All right, yeah, okay, I get you. What's up, Bretlands? It's the storm that's going on. I don't think it's as. I mean, I think it's been upgraded. I was talking to Moon and he said it got upgraded to like Cat 5 or something, which means nothing to me as an Englishman. We don't get really hurricanes here too much. You know, Cat 5 and all this stuff. It's like, okay, buddy. But basically, it doesn't look as crazy from what I've seen as some of the other ones I've seen in the past. So hopefully it remains that way, like not getting as bad as that. But there was one like 5 years ago that was just like mental. It's because of my health situation. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I figured that, but I mean, surely the NHS stuff would be able to cover that. I mean, I'm not sure. So how did this Prime Minister get chosen? She was chosen internally. The British public didn't have any say, which is horrible considering the changes that have just been made. Like, she's made massive changes that are affecting the British public, and, you know, no one elected her. You know? That's pretty rough. I'm from Niagara Falls originally. Both sides are awesome, but the Canadian side offers a much better view in my opinion. Yeah. Cat 5 means probably shouldn't go swimming. Yeah, no doubt. I saw some people already like running out into it, just like into the storm and just like jumping around on the street. You are background sound as I clean my oven. I'm moving out of my house tomorrow, so it needs to be clean. Cleaning your oven. Is it the first time you've cleaned your oven? I need to clean my oven. Like, you're meant to clean your oven pretty often. My oven actually just stopped working. Like, it's like, no, I'm not cooking stuff no more. And the thing is, I didn't really use it. My flatmate did, or my housemate did, you know. And yeah. Hit my 1,000-day login streak today. That's it. My life is complete. Oh, I don't want to look. I think mine's at 3,000. No, it can't be at 3,000. That's 10 years. No. It's 2,100, right? 7 years. I don't want to look. I actually might have missed a day randomly. You know, I might have. It might be reset. It might be like 23, because I've come close. Like today, this is the first time I logged in today. There was a day that I logged in at like 11:30, and the reset's at 1 AM for me. So it has happened. All the top football players in our country have just had a nice pay rise. Yeah, no, well, because of the yeah. They're not going to bat an eyelid, you know. Too many selfish people that are around. Like, what's an extra 100k when you're making millions? Like, honestly, that would be like saying that you're going to give me an extra like 20 quid. You know, it's just like it's cool, you know, that's a cool tax break and everything, but it ain't going to make that big a difference. But if they were going to say, oh, we're going to give you 20 quid, but all these other people, oh, they're screwed, I would be like, yeah, don't worry about my 20 quid. I don't know why they wouldn't be like that. Let me have a little check. What am I checking right now? What am I checking? 2,264. So I think that's nearly 7 years. I know they brought it in a little bit late. That's nearly 7 years login. Login streak was 7 years, man. If I get to 10 years, guys, I'm not logging in on 10 years and 1 day. It's just not happening. I'm just going to not log in. That's it. We're done. Like, RTS completed it. 10 years login. Jeez. Jace. I have had some requests about these missions. Is it this one? Yeah. I'm going to do a video on these missions when it gets to the last day. Because when it gets to the last day, there's still 4 days left. I'm going to give people an opportunity to just find them out by themselves. You know, have some fun. And I'll do it when it's all of them are unlocked. When all of them are unlocked, I'll make one video and just go over it. I see people talking about what they are and stuff like that. I'll just lead them to it. Okay, so now I have a 200 megabyte 1 minute video I cannot post on Discord. What to do? Upload it to YouTube. Upload it to YouTube. And then just post that link on Discord. And if you don't want people to be able to see it on your channel, you can just change it from public to unlisted, and only people with the link can see it. That's how YouTube works. Cooking indicative of typical British cuisine is not, so no wonder why the ovens broke. British cuisine is quite nice. I think people don't know about British cuisine. I know it's like a running joke and everything, but British food is nice. It's just generally like when you come to the UK, we have especially when most people come to London, we have such a multicultural society in London that people don't really know about British food as much. You know, there's like Lebanese, Taiwanese, like Korean, Chinese, Indian, you know, West Indian. There's so much different food in London that you can get, like multiple different restaurants in London that, you know, British cuisine, there isn't like a British cuisine place. You know, most people make it in their own homes who are British if they're going to make it. It's kind of just how it works. You don't know Kay's cooking? I don't actually. Is it just a Mickey take? Is it just like a joke page, or is it genuine, like full on serious? I installed RTS again yesterday, and my max 6-star Kenny just gets one-tapped. I mean, yeah, he's not mythic. Need some mythic characters. Why do you keep you? Because I'm just going to complete it. I'm just going to complete it. We get a pretty reasonable amount of cans. And I can't remember. I don't think it's a crazy amount of cans to complete. Like, less than 10 cans. Right? It's less than 10 cans. Yeah, it's something to do while I stream, you know? I'm just chatting. Best YouTube cooking show. Okay. You can, if you want to share it on my Discord in the, maybe food section, I'll check it out. 16 cans to fully complete, yeah. And I already did 8 hits, and I did 8 hits for free. So, I mean, I might not finish. I'll just get a reasonable way through. I was shocked. I remember him being a top tier 2 a few years back. I guess RTS really did change. I mean, yeah. We're in a different era. So more stats, you know. And it's 6-star. It was a long time ago. Which 6-star Kenny was good? I don't remember 6-star Kenny. Do you mean S-class Kenny? I fancy an Indian now. I moved to La Palma in the Canary Islands 25 years ago. No Indian restaurant here. My curries are good, but nowhere near as good as a good curry house. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I kind of like... I kind of recognize that if I left London, I would maybe hate it. Because I have access to like so many different, you know, cultures and stuff like that when it comes to food in particular. It's a big deal, honestly, for me. I feel pretty. I'd say I'm pretty blessed in that. Just that, you know, I know more about most cultures and their food in particular than I think a lot of people do. Just because of I was you know, fortunate enough to be born in a massive city. Massive. A nice beef pie, gravy, fresh bread, mashed potatoes, veg, or good old fish and chips. Proper ones cooked in beef and lard, yeah. So that's the only ones you can really get is like fish and chip shop, and because that's the only thing that is like an actual like shop, that's just like an actual thing. People assume that is the only thing everyone has to offer. Also, like because a lot of our top end restaurants are French food. It's the like proper like. That's like the upper class French cuisine. You think people in France are eating that for dinner on a Thursday night? Nah, they're not doing that. They're going to be eating some proper like basic stuff. They got their own stuff that we won't even have heard of. Just like UK has its own stuff that no one has ever heard of, you know? Can you try it also? mean, if you've got your video, if you just upload it to YouTube, you just go to the top right hand corner, and I think it's like dashboard or something like that, or studio. You go into studio, and there'll be a button on the top right hand corner that has just like an up arrow. Click that. It'll ask you to drag a file or select a file, and you're done. Hey, what's up, Mini Baker lads? I'll upload it. We'll send a Discord link. Okay. Yeah, a good old anything with gravy in the UK. Anything with gravy. Oh, this is going to be a reflect situation. I guess it was because it was main damage. That's going to happen again, isn't it? Nope. 5-star Kenny. I mean, yeah. It's been about 5 years since 5-star Kenny's been... Like, I mean, if you haven't played for a year, why are you using a character that's 5 years old? I mean, good luck with that. Good luck. You're not going to be able to do too much content for that one, for sure. Okay, I won't bore you with more faction assault with more SR guys. I'll get through this scan and we won't pop anymore. We want to see the bug too. What bug? How would I even be playing RTS again? I'm very behind. I mean, RTS is 95% a single player game. You know, most gacha games are 95% single player. People put into their head that it's all competitive and you've got to be on the same level as someone else to have fun. If that's the case, that's something that you've put on yourself. You know, when you play an MMORPG, right, and you're on a server and there's people running around who are different levels, you could say, oh, I'm behind these guys, but you can just play the game and have fun. If you can have fun playing the game, that is. If you're saying you can't do that, then that's the way it is. You're saying it's no longer fun for you, and then that's fine. And that's absolutely fine. You shouldn't play the game in that circumstance, to be honest. I quit 5 years ago and reinstalled yesterday. I mean, you are going to have an advantage over a new player right now, I think. You're going to have a town that's going to be slightly upgraded, which honestly is a big deal. Especially if you've got like a town hall that's level 20. That is nuts. You're going to be so far ahead of someone who's brand new. The ICB. Yeah, I mean, that's what he's meant to be doing. He should share it on the official Discord in the bug section. Now, if you get a bug, record it, and upload it, and then share it on Discord, on the official Discord, so they can see it, try and replicate it, and fix it. That's how bug fixing works, guys. I remember there was a guy that I had an argument with on the old forums. So many clowns on the old forums, it was crazy. Who was like adamant that he shouldn't have to record something when it's a bug to show the issue. It's not his job to do that. It's like, yeah, but how are people meant to identify what the bug is by you just telling them what it is? Like, it might not work. They can maybe see you've got weapons that are doing something. You can maybe see, you know. It's because he did it a couple of times where he recorded it and people basically told him what he did wrong. In terms of like, oh, this character was giving focus, so it made him look like he was, you know, wrong. And he just wanted to be taken at his word. It's just like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Old forms are wild, yeah. They just weren't used properly. It was just used as a moan, like somewhere to go and moan. It's kind of like if you go into Embassy right now on the official Discord, most posts, just people are posting in there just whining. That isn't what Embassy is. But Embassy's been left to like kind of open for people to just whine in for some reason. And that's why I never go into Embassy really. Because it's just people moaning. They're not really even trying to be constructive. Not even saying what they want. They're just saying what they hate. It's like, that isn't what... I'm not going to pass this information on. I hate this. You know? Insert just I hate hate war or I hate this character. It's like, cool. RTS throws mythic. Yeah, you're going to get tons and tons of gold mythic tokens. Loads. I would say if you want to save your things like you want to save your advanced mythic tokens. Try and get a good character in the future if you're gonna play. Save up for at least I'd say 24 pulls. Try and get an LB2 minimum, and with a bit of luck, you'll get another character in that 24. Ultra is a little bit harder to do, to be honest, but yeah. What's up, Electro? First time here. I've only been playing since May. Can definitely still have newbie as a fun here. I can definitely still have fun as a newbie here. Being a member of a good faction really helps. Yeah, I mean, activity is nice. You feel like part of a team and stuff like that. 100%. 100%. Different people have fun doing different things as well. Like, for instance, Faction Assault Edition is going to be fun for me. It might not be fun for everybody else. Posting combat bugs in RTS official Discord. Okay, nice. I'll check it out after my stream. I'll check it out. It's peculiar. Can't really think what it could be. The only thing, like, potentially is, like, it lasts one turn, and obviously Vance dies on the turn that it, that it's taunted, and then the next turn is when he's in Outlast. Sometimes, So yeah. That's anything I can see it being. I'm not allowed to post YouTube links in RTS chat. No, post it in, you can post it in, I think it is, what is it? It's called self-promotion. Just post it in self-promotion. Yeah. The one thing I like about Walking Dead All-Stars is no new promo tunes every week, and you could make progress as free to play. I mean, I hate to break it to you, there's a promo that just came out, and there's another promo that's coming out next week. Like, just so it's clear, like that is you're a little bit incorrect there. But I will say it is very early game in that game, so everything seems like sunshine and rainbows at the moment. Right, I do like the game, but everything seems a bit more sunshine and rainbows. When you're end game in a game and you're looking down on what you've completed and what's not worth doing anymore, it's very different, and that's kind of what RTS has been in a state of for a while. Got my pear cider mix coming in. Can you hear the bubbles, guys? Oh, bubbles. Yeah, I get bots, guys. When you're a reasonably sized channel, the bots just target you for whatever reason. And it's not just me either. I see it in other people's channels. It's not fun, but it's fortunately it's just one click delete. Yeah, all right, Cygnus. It's funny. YouTube blocks your comment, but it doesn't block those comments. Ridiculous, right? I think it's because you just spam the same one over and over again. Anyway, worked under self-promotion. Yeah, I've had it set with the bot so that it allows links in self-promotion. Because people are just linking stuff in every channel. Yeah. ICB watched it. It's death bug because he has taunt, then went in Outlast and revived 2 next turn. Okay, I mean, I could check it out if you want. Give you my professional opinion as a professional RTS player. Professional. But it's bubbles. I get it. Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, I get it. Don't you worry. I get it. But YouTube is not happy. Professional opinion. Okay. Just check then. Self promotion. Open this. Oh, a bit loud. What's that? Let me see it first. I'll see it first. I'm watching. Now you're doing long press. Nice. You have long press in every character, so you're getting to see all their good stuffs. This is good. Who's the taunt from your team? It's your Vance, I guess. Taunt comes in 2 turns, so you have to kill him this turn. You're killing him this turn? I guess you're killing him this turn. I mean, someone died. Let me just double check. I'm gonna go ahead and say this ain't a bug. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not a bug. No, it's not a bug. It's not a bug, okay? It's not a bug. Okay, ready? You ready? We'll play it again. Let's see if anyone else can work out why this is not a bug, okay? You ready? You ready, guys? You ready? Here's me playing it. He's gonna long press, so you get to see all the stuff. That's Vance's kit. That's fine. Michonne's kit. That's also fine. Ty's kit. That's good. It's fine. You got no 1535s on these characters though. Questionable. And then Ghost kit. It's fine. Kit's it's not kit related. Okay. Taunt comes out. Okay. Taunt comes out. Now, just gonna pause. The character that's taunted them is Vance. Okay. So Vance has taunted the line, which is Michonne and Vance. Just so we're clear. Now Kenny is gonna take out Ghost. Gonna get his follow-up, and he is going to then rush Peacekeeper and take out the entire team. Okay? Now you're seeing the taunt disappear. But the important thing is on your team. Your team, your Vance dies. A dead character cannot hold a taunt, even if they go into Outlast. So because your Vance gets hit by the payback and dies, the taunt gets cleansed, and thus Yeah, exactly. I said Vance dies and the taunt goes away. The only way you could do it otherwise would be, I would say, like, if you want to do it better, right? You'd use Trader, because on the takedown that Kenny does, he can then do his line rush to impair Vance instead, or you could do his signature move to confuse Vance instead. But in this case, because your Vance died, it cleanses the taunt. It's that easy. Sometimes it takes a second pair of eyes. That's kind of just how it works. That's kind of how it works. That's why video is always important. Because a lot of the time it can just be something someone's missed. You know, the situation in itself is frustrating, so you just don't necessarily look at it as a whole. Yeah, I would say you probably want to change either for, like you say, someone with control. You've got 2 damage dealers there. You've got Ghost and you've got Kenny. You're golden on damage. You're golden. It wasn't that obvious because Vance is still alive Outlast, but I did not think taunt goes away yet. Indeed, for a second I was like, huh, this is strange. But then I was like, who's he meant to attack? And I saw you're dead, Vance. Oops, my game's not. Okay, I'm gonna open some stuff, guys. We've got about 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour before we jump on the alpha build to check out the... I got 5 pulls here? I have. We've got 45 minutes to check out the some more faction assault stuff. Now I've got 5 pulls to do here. We'll see if we can get some Jesus stuff, because I haven't been lucky on the Jesus stuff so far. And I don't think I need a huge amount, because I've been getting... I think I've got 400 or something. So, yeah. Hey, we get 400 Jesus. We get the big one. I don't know if it's enough, but we get a big amount of Jesus. Oh, I thought we got another one there. Is that enough? Did we just get Jesus? We're going to claim? Maybe it doesn't do an animation thing. I think we're maybe at 800. Maybe at 800. Where is he? We've got the big one, though. Wait, where is he? Mythic Trials. 900! Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we claim... I don't think I've claimed it today. Have I claimed this today? I guess I have. 14. I think 14 is the max you can be at, right? So tomorrow I'm going to get Jesus. The extra 100 here. Okay, dokey. Baited. Yeah, a little bit with the silver at the end. You saw that, yeah. I'll do singles here, guys. Hey, Mini Baker Lad, thank you very much. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Give me Jesus. I want to claim on the stream. Oh, got me again. You didn't see it. It got me again, though. It got me again. You don't see it because of the Mini Maker Lads. I'm back, baby. Oh, God, I'm doing. Okay, I'm back. I got baited again by this. Oh well. Level up should give me a few more. Looks like my faction's going to come top 2. Most likely first. Unless they make a massive push. My grandpa used to taunt me, but when he died, it still stayed with me. I mean, it should stay with him, man. Let it go. Maybe Artist is trying to tell you something. Just let it go, man. My faction mate posted a video of him dueling someone else, and that guy's Jeremiah kept reviving on his own after being decapped. Yeah, now that is a bug. But that's a known bug. Like, it isn't Jeremiah. It's just like that happens to a lot of characters. Man, I will say this: Tyree's visuals look really cool. And the uppercut. Also, the characters in the background on the left could be part of the trial. You can see 3 actually. You can see the one in the top right-hand corner. You can see one in the bottom left, and you can see one in the bottom right. You kind of just see the legs and the arms. I do need to make a video on like the other Skybound X2 characters, what who they could potentially be and stuff like that. Tyrese and Jesus 2K are gonna, yeah, but I think obviously you can normalize that. Jesus. 50% chance that normalized resist happens, but you can also remove that. You can steal that away. So there is a chance at that. I think I've got some mods to open, guys. Skip to the mods. Skip to the mods. Skip to the mods. Skip, skip, skip. And if the other characters are defensive, they're both advanced, right? Both of them advanced? I think they were shown to be advanced. I've got quite a lot of advanced tokens still. So I could try and do a cheeky pull. After I got the ×5 on circuit. Didn't have to use huge amounts of my pulls. Which is nice. I'm so relieved right now because I could not figure it out. I can sleep well tonight. It's all good. It's so good. Like I say, sometimes it takes a second pair of eyes. It's just the way it is. Okay, any guesses on my plat mods, guys? Now that would have been decent, but it's a bronze. That would have been okay. Don't give me all my luck here. Okay, good. Don't want all my luck in the rubbish mods. Okay, good. Give me all the bad luck here. That's good. Oh, juicy. I've got quite a few, actually. The HP set one, I'm not sure. I think I bought this one from SR Depot. We've got a HP set mod. I don't know where we got that from. I'm not sure where we got this one from. Oh, I'm tired today, guys. I'm just going to get a really good night's sleep tonight, I think. Trash mod will be pulled. Well, thanks. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Stun resist on defense. Crit set. Attack versus alert. Death on attack. What do I actually want? I think I'm still just wanting a lot more attack versus and defense versus and getting good rolls. Because those are the things I use, especially defense versus. I need 15 of those. And I don't think I have many 50% plus. So, yeah. On that, not sure. That's not great. Graze on crit. That's nice. That is actually pretty nice indeed. We do get a day's resist on HP with this battle pass if you purchase it, which is actually kind of cool too. Attack while taunted on defense, not too great. Exhaust resist on crit set is okay-ish. But I probably have some slow resist, not so great. I think HP set one was titled that way from the Jesus stash. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's the HP set one. Boo! Boo! Okay. We only got like one good mod so far. Okay, we get two. We get two good mods. Like two usable mods. Next out. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. I mean, this time isn't really that prevalent at the moment, but it's okay. Next out. I mean, that's okay as well. Certain characters, certain teams. That's okay. We got two that we're gonna upgrade though. Gonna see what we can get. I think one was defense, and it was days on defense, right? Or days resist, sorry. that correct? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We want 12% plus realistically. 10 to 12% plus on all these rolls. If the first 2 rolls are bad, you know what happens. It goes in the bin, basically. Well, when I say in the bin, it just doesn't get upgraded anymore and just sits there forever. Like, this is going to have to be 17% to recover this. Because then the average would be, what, 11? But it's most likely, it's just, yeah, it's going to have to be 17. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Good job. Brilliant. Ugh. Okay, let's go for the attack on... Attack versus strong. We've got 45.5 per here that I'm not using, so I think like I said, I think it's 50% plus pretty much to get into my team if it's going to be used at all. And I'm pretty sure again it's like I think it's like 10% rolls on every single one, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh man, it's got to be a big roll to recover. The reason I'd go to 10 still is because it's still quite cheap to go to 10. It's mad expensive to go to 15 to just see if you're going to get a 13.5 roll, to be honest. Oh, jeez. RNG's not with me today, guys. At least it was cheap. It cost me, what, 9k to find out that I had 2 bad ones? Okay, did I get anything else that was worth upgrading? Man, those ones were terrible. Those ones were terrible. Don't know if I've got anything else that's worth upgrading. Oh, why didn't I upgrade this one? 7 and a 17? That's decent. Why didn't I do that? Maybe I just ran out. That's 12% average. That's reasonable. If we get a 17 here, it's pretty good. Be 75%. Yo! There we go. 75% resist. I'll take that and a victory sip at that. Very nice. %75% we'll take. Let's see if there's any other mods that I missed. Just think, if we didn't get that really trash roll at the beginning with 5%, it might have been even better. Yeah, it's all good, they're gone. Deleted. Deleted. It'll take a moment for sometimes for me to see stuff, but yeah, it's all good. I appreciate it though. I think that's it for the crit mods. Okay, let's see if we've got any good HP ones. Weird Girl, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. It should pop up on the screen now. Sometimes it takes ages. I'm not sure why it takes so long sometimes. But thank you so much for the super chat. There we go. There we go. Feels good, sounds good. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. Very generous tonight, guys. A bunch of super chats. Re-ups or memberships. Thank you so much. Did I skip anything that was good? I think, didn't I have like a crosshairs resist on defense? I got such bad rolls on the other ones, I might as well just try. Defense whilst confused is quite nice though.
Feels good.
Hey Kathy, thank you very much. Choo choo train. I appreciate the super chats, guys. Weird Girl, Kathy. Thank you both of you. Very generous indeed. Absolutely generous. And as was said, as was kind of highlighted by Meta Oracle, the exchange rate is doing me favors. Not doing many people in the country favors, but it's doing me favors right now. Okay, we got this one right. I'm gonna just see. We'll see on the first two. 10% average, right? Man, why is it doing me like that every time? Hits me with 5%. Like, even if this double 17s, like, I just still feel bad. $13. Average of 9. I mean, I don't have very many crosshairs resist, to be fair. So we're gonna see. 69% potential. 60% plus is okay. It's okay, especially when these can get to 85. 58. I mean, for that mod in particular, it's not too bad, I guess, considering it's crosshairs resist. Okay, I think I've done all of those. Attack. And you might think, why am I not using this? It's because there's not many fast teams at the moment. But this is going to come into very good usage very soon. I'm probably going to put this on Titan and make him go absolutely nuclear. Nuclear? My mouth isn't working there. Nuclear. Absolutely nuclear. Nuclear. Oh my god, what? Do you ever like see a word or hear a word or say a word? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, banana? Is it really spelled like that? You know, like that. Hey, Brian! My god, look at that streak. Look, the colours in chat look really nice, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Payday indeed. $5 from Weird Girl, $2 from Kathy, $10 from Brian. We also had two $5 super chats earlier on the stream. It's been a day, guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I literally gave up on that on 3%. Oh my god. There is still one of those ban-worthy accounts in chat. On the lurk. What do you mean? Did I miss one like completely? It may seem like that. That one. They might just come in my chat and just sit around. Participants, can I see them? Is that the current one or is that a new one? It's hard to know. They all have the same name, so it's really hard to know. Honestly, it's hard to know. They all have the same name. So, I mean, I just pressed one button, fortunately, and they're gone. Like, I still see the name in chat, so... It's just like, surely YouTube can stop this stuff, though. That's the thing that I don't get. It's not really on me to have to do this. It's on YouTube to fix this. I don't know why they haven't fixed it, but yeah. Yeah, it's been months as well, right? It's been like 6 months. It's been absolutely crazy. Oh. I see you. Take that. I'll take that. Yo, another one. Guys, you guys are going off. Honestly, thank you so much, all of you. Like, it's all adding up to quite a significant amount now, so thank you so much. And it's going to pop up on the stream in a second, Keith. Thank you very much for the $10 here. I'm very generous tonight, guys.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Lockdown, you're awesome.
Lockdown, you're awesome.
Ah. Ah. Okay. Oh my god, Kathy. Oh my god. I don't know what to say here, guys. You put me on the spot. I'm just saying thank you non-stop. Thank you so much, guys. Hit me with super chats. So generous. Oh man. I'm lost. Oh man. You're welcome, Look. I love all your videos.
Sounds good.
Honestly, thank you so much, guys. Like, this is like... This is like... I don't know. Only 100 more donos and you get an advanced mini. Oh my god, there's another one. Floyd, thank you very much again. Must have been payday. I don't know how it works in America, but don't spend it all on me, guys. Leave something for yourself. Treat yourself to something nice. Always get yourself something nice.
Feels good.
I wonder what she's going to do with that smiley face. What's she going to say?
Only 100 more donos and you got an advanced mythic pull. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Rolling on the floor laughing. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much, guys. Like, just on the screen right now is just, like, loads and loads of super chats. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable for sure. Like, it tells me the total in my chat, and it's somewhere it's in the region of like $60 today. Thank you very much. Going off on the SC, yes. Man, I don't know what to say, guys. I literally gobsmacked. Thank you so much, all of you. I know some of you did multiple, Kathy. Jay Floyd as well. I think you did too, didn't you? So I do appreciate it. Yeah, you did doubles. Tax the rich. That's what started it. Oh my. What's up, Empty? Welcome to the stream. Empty beer. What time are we at? We're at 1 hour, 10 minutes. Are you guys really interested in seeing factions? So we can go over early if you want to. Or I can just chill out here for like 20 more minutes. And then we can go over in a little bit. It's up to you guys. Oh, I need to do this roadmap actually. We'll do this roadmap first. And I'll do the pool. Actually, there's another roadmap I need to do, right? They gave us a roadmap for ammo. And which is kind of cool actually, because I don't think I'll be able to, but I might be able to afford a the Paragon mod. There's potential I might be able to afford the Paragon mod. And if I do, I'll just open it on the stream. Why not? Why not? Weird girl again. Thank you very much. Just I'm just lost. Thank you so much.
Good.
Feels good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Man. You guys, like I say, you're going crazy. I do appreciate it so much. This is going to make my month on YouTube look really good. Have you been playing this game for so long? Like, in general? yeah. For a long time. I've been streaming for a while, like, doing videos on it for a long time as well, but played it for a lot longer. It's, I'm closing in on my 7 years soon of playing this game. So it has been a long old while. I realise my drinks may be a bit too close to my mic. You're hearing bubbles. Some of you may be absolutely fine with that. Yeah, absolutely fine. Thank you very much again, Weird Girl. Like, honestly, thank you. It's all good, Cygnus. It's all good. I appreciate when you always hit me up on Twitch. Honestly, like every now and again, I get a paycheck from Twitch, and I'm just like, that's like 25%, 30% Cygnus. So I do appreciate that, man. I played it 7 years. Yeah, I showed my login streak recently, and it's like 2,200 days login streak, which is just short of 7 years. But they brought in this login streak, I think, in like January or February or March or something. I think it was a bit after the game started. Just a little bit. Yeah, okay, bots. Okay. And they're loving me tonight. It's like the 5th bot I've had to ban. Like, if I'm banning a bot, do you think YouTube it, like finds out? Damn, he's banned another bot. Where do you see the login streak? You go to your profile, and then you go to prestige. I think it is. I still have Patient Zero title. I think you have to have played the game. I can't remember where it's meant to have been. You had to have played it on a server or region day 1. Is that right? And the day the region came out, you had to have played there. Something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. My login streak got messed up because of the hurricane like 4 years ago. Yeah, that's rough. Mine nearly got messed up because I was in hospital for 3 days once. And I remember to log in the morning that I was going to the hospital. And then the next day, I logged in, but then my battery ran out. And I think I managed to keep up with the majority of stuff. The hospital had crappy Wi-Fi, but all you have to do is like connect and you'll get the stuff. Part of the reason I wanted to leave the hospital so badly was so I could play RTS. I started in Bibs. I started in Henry. Henry was where this account started, for sure. I have a Patient Zero account. It's my second account. Makes me a little sad now. I don't use it. Yeah, it's a shame they don't like utilize that sort of thing more. It's literally all that is like a transparent blood splatter. It's literally a nothing thing. I lost my streak before last World Champions. Kind of lost my interest and missed a day. Yeah, I mean it nearly happened to me in the last like month. Honestly. I logged in with like an hour to go before my login, and I was gonna go to bed. Like I was in bed asleep, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think I logged into RTS today," and I don't have it downloaded on any devices at the moment. I just have it on my PC, so I had to turn on my PC to log in, and then I think it was more to do the daily roadmap. I was like, I don't remember doing the daily roadmap, but I also didn't log in. Like, it wasn't that I didn't remember to do the daily roadmap. I actually didn't log in at all. It's Scambia, that's one I remember. Okay, I'm just going to complete these 2 roadmaps, guys, and we'll jump over to Faction Assault. I'm going to have to change the overlay just to say, hey, this is alpha gameplay, basically. Take that back, Patient Zero is the... I mean, I'm saying it's easy to produce, so they should be able to produce more of them, right? I think all it is a transparent overlay with blood splatter. Surely it's not hard to like make new ones of, you know? They could make one with like, surely they could make one with snow as a winter one, you know? They could do something like that. I don't know. They could even sell them, honestly. They could make it a part of battle passes. Put one of those in the battle pass every time. That'd be cool. It would be easier for you to... You say this, but there are so many regions. You just... The amount of regions there are is actually crazy. Crazy. Okay, we're going to do this last stage, and I'm actually going to pull. I'm going to see what we can get. And then I'll run through the ammo roadmap. Is the ammo roadmap difficult? Oh, we get 2 pulls, actually. Okay. Let's have a little look-see and see what I get. Hopefully I can get Jesus and actually pull him. I can actually claim him. Hey! We do get enough to get Jesus. We're not going to get the claim come in. And we're not getting baited. We don't need the other ones so just yet. I felt like I was going to get it today. You ready? Let me just turn off the overlay one sec. Am I going to get the rare pop-up? Yeah, this is so rare, man. This is so rare. So rare. I'm going to claim Jesus. Get the Jesus. There he is. Oh, he's got a nice looking sword here. It changes though, doesn't it? Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit. quite a bit. We've got Jesus 2000s. I can tear him up. I'm not going to level this guy up, guys, until I get him to grade 5, so I get some more level up points. You do have to max him out, though, so I might start leveling up his skills, you know. But I will tear him up. I think I've got the whole cascade in place. No, I don't. Just something to note as well, guys. This is just a heads up. I've been planning for this for like 8 months. But there is a character, right? He's actually pretty good for Faction Assault. He works with Bruce as well because they're in the same allegiance. They're in Alexandria. And I'm gonna obviously max him out. I might make some like videos on these sort of teams, but he can spread negative statuses. It's a shame he doesn't have the lengthening one. That'd be a cool weapon they could bring out. Fast, like dot extension. Isn't that? Let me just double check. Isn't that a fast one? That would work perfect in his hands. Let's just go fast. I don't know if I've actually got it like researched, to be honest. Let's just pretend to put it on here. I've researched everything. There we go. Dot expansion. Attacks extend the duration of existing damage over time effects by 1 turn. Awesome. The only thing is I don't think you can auto with him. Because I think he deals damage on something. Rush or Sig. Yeah, it deals damage. This one's an attack though, so this one can crit, but his rush deals damage. So it won't extend in that case. If you saw my clip from yesterday, you'll see that Shiva is nuts. Because she has the extension thing built into her kit as well. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we're just going to complete this quickly. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Anyone else in Effingham? Sneaky Reflex. Yeah, Reflex can jump off a bridge. What's up, Logan? Welcome to the stream. Patient Zero was exclusive for new regions with a katana. Well, you got a katana as well? I randomly just got a flashback to an old event. Made me kind of sad because we haven't had that event for ages. Like, we only haven't had it once. I've talked about it a few times, but if anyone remembers Call to Arms, such a nice idea. Shame it only ever happened once. I think it didn't happen again because it just had a little bit of an issue. I think it maybe even caused some like potential scopely like infighting, not infighting, but like arguments about stuff. There was a developer once at Scopely who was quite talkative, but he only worked there for a very short amount of time. I think he left Scopely quite quickly, unfortunately. Didn't seem to have agreements in how things were done. This is a long time ago, though. So what are you guys buying with your bullets? Contaminated Katana. That rings bells, man. I remember that. I didn't have one, but... I remember the all the details. Yeah, same. Like, there was an issue with Call to Arms and it, like, tracking pulls. And it got fixed. And I just remember hearing like rumors that he left due to basically it's just kind of weird. It happens sometimes, but yeah. Don't care for the Paragon mod. What is the Paragon mod? Is it a stat mod? We get 2 more wars, guys. We get a Blitz War and we get another like CRW to get more bullets, so you can still get some more stuff. So don't think like you're locked in. Bought the medals. I'm probably going to buy the Paragon mod, I'm going to be honest. Because if it's a stat-based one for defense, it's just instantly going to get used. I mean, attack one is going to get used too, but yeah. I'm not sure how many I've got. I don't think I've got enough to get the Paragon after this. I think I had like, I want to say like 1600. I hit 100k in war. Crit attack, can't be mad. Can't be mad. Wait, unless it's crit on attack, that isn't as good, but yeah. Or do you mean like crit set attack? That's actually, those are two very different mods. Very different mods. Okay, so just to get an idea, guys, just so I've got a good idea. Is there anything in particular you want me to check out when we jump across the faction assault? Or are you going to basically just come up with stuff while I'm doing it? I got an attack on HP from the Bullet Paragon. Still definitely usable. The percentage that you miss on the set bonus is still less than the percentage you gain from having a Paragon mod. But there could potentially be a character where a HP set isn't a terrible idea, you know? And you give them tons of attack. I figured I needed gold for gear medals. Yeah, I think gear medals is not a bad pick at all. Not at all. Doesn't Hocus Pocus 2, the movie, come out tomorrow? I watched Hocus Pocus 1 on like a movie night of another streamer that I watch. And Hocus Pocus 2 comes out tomorrow, I think. Maybe a tune like Kapoor or someone whose HP and attack translate to meme. Yeah. You could put on, what's his name? Gregory Grouch. If you team him up with Eugene, Gregory Grouch gets a crit off turn 1. Then he does maim with his weapon. Follow up with Eugene, extra maim damage, or whatever. I think it was extra maim damage, right? On targets that were already maimed, or is it like crosshairs? I can't actually remember what he did. He had a lot of maim going on though, so I'm going to guess maim. Okay, we're closing in. Oh, this is the end of the second half. These aren't quick. At least these boss stages are going to be reasonably quick. The walkers, on the other hand, how much am I getting here? Is it 5 stages per area every time? Okay. Okay, so we've got what, 50? We've got like 50, 100, 150, 175, 275 total, then 475 total from the completion rewards, and then we get 500. So we get about 1,000 from that roadmap. Well, it could be exactly 1,000. I might be able to get the Paragon mod then. I might be able to get it. I won't stay up. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it the weekend. It should be a pretty good fun movie. Hocus Pocus, the original, was pretty good. Had some funny moments. I love that it's the same actors that are fulfilling the roles as well. I was able to hit 400k milestone in war because of easy matchups. Yeah, it helps. I was getting like Eris every war, and if you're getting Eris, you're also getting like Circuit, Nor, you know, these characters. Great stuff. And the next war is going to be like, you're going to start seeing the other Jesus 2000, Tyrese. People are going to race Tyrese, you know, as quickly as possible. Because he's a leader, he can be like pushed. And he's got a really good leader skill. So, yeah. I can definitely see people using Peacekeeper behind Tyrese's as well. Even though, like... Oh, wait. Actually, does Tyrese give bonuses to everyone or just strong and fast? It's just strong and fast. But, I mean, he won't get any bonuses, but... He doesn't necessarily need them, honestly. I'm pretty amazed that after like 25 or so years, those actors actually pass as looking the same age. Straight up, look like money. Makeup is ahead of the thing, man. Like guys just don't know because we don't wear it, but like makeup is magic. Time may open the door for Bleed and Burn. True. True. We'll have to see what the other characters bring. Might have to figure out. I mean, you could potentially use William on that team. It's, yeah, strong and fast. So you can use William on that team. That's not a problem. Okay, getting through these stages fairly quick. Popping off. 2 human stages, that's nice. Is she dead or is she gonna attack? She's gonna attack. Yo, just got off my team. That actually made me jump out of my skin a little bit. Just hear the noise, just like, just, oh my goodness. Oh, it could be all humans on the last wave. On the last like act, that's good. Get through it nice and quick. I hope there's a Telltale requirement on one of their boss stages in Faction Assault, honestly. Telltale attack team would be really fun. Real fun. I tried to play Faction Assault and got in trouble for my faction, not sure why. I don't, Why would you want to play Faction Assault, Ruben? I mean, your factions shouldn't be too mad because you can tell them that tickets aren't going to work on the next Faction Assault that they release. And then the current Faction Assault that's in game is the same old rendition. Should we spend the tickets? Wait for a Scopely announcement there. Wait for a Scopely announcement there. I would go ahead and I would just say no, but I can't say anything else. Just don't spend anything yet. Just wait for a Scopely announcement. Yeah, my team. Yeah, most factions have a lot. They'll make an announcement. You might need tickets. I can't 100% guarantee that you don't, but I'm pretty sure we don't. We'll have to wait and see, though. We have over 10 mil. Yeah. I think most factions have tons because they just haven't done anything for ages. Like, what I want them to do, let's say, just pretend, right, that no longer are tickets going to be used. What I'd want them to do is make it so that Faction Assault costs like 4 times as much as it normally does, but give like some good rewards for doing it. You know? So you're going to get like maybe an event or something. Just run an event for like clearing your old tickets. Any change of mind regarding scavenger camps? I think they've just been working on like Faction Assault at the moment. I think scav camps is something that I'd love to see updated. For sure. Okay, last team. It's been Typhoon every time. Interesting. What can we get with the new FA tokens one? I'm guessing some sort of resource. We'll have to see if there's anything extra like weapons or characters or anything like that attached to it, but like I say, Scopely probably will announce a lot of this stuff. Okay, how many do I have total now, guys? How many do I have total? $2,400. Okay. Okay, we'll get the mod though. We will get the mods. Other than that, I'm not sure what else we're gonna go for. Wait, what was that? I can't get the war. What was that? Is it? Do I have to be low on war energy to get that? Oh, like it's a weird one. It fills you up in war, and it's unlimited. I mean, that's an interesting concept, I guess. That's an interesting concept. Okay, so we're all done here, guys. So I'm going to switch across to the alpha. I need to upgrade the upgrade. Just going to get rid of my energy. I'm just going to sit idle here for a little bit, just so it fixes. Like it updates that I've actually like done everything I just did. Let's update the thing on the screen. We're going to say that it is going to be alpha gameplay footage. You say that? Alpha gameplay footage. Okay, we need to change the location of that. I'll put it in the bottom left-hand corner because I think there's some writing and stuff that happens in the middle. That's why I changed it to that on my other video. I forgot to add the alpha gameplay footage text while I was recording and had to do it in editing. Just that alone added like 40 minutes to my render. Okay, let me close my game. Let's close the game. Let's go into the alpha. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Oh, this is a while back. Yeah, the reason they had a go at you is because it's not very good. That's why it's getting updated. Okay, so in the alpha, as you can see, there were a couple of bugs. For instance, the news thing spinning. Also, there's an endless raid tournament going on right now. Ignore this sort of stuff. Ignore this. We're gonna go into faction assault. Actually, I'm gonna get this daily reward out of the way. Now, there are actually some other things that are going to be coming with this update. It's not just the faction assault. There is... okay, that might have crashed again. There's going to be some other things that are going to be coming. I'm not going to talk about it in this stream, but there's like at least 2 other things that are actually pretty good quality of life updates. And I'll say one of them is to do with your teams. I'll just quickly have a little look. And see if I can show you. Okay. One of them is to do with your teams. You see? We're going to go over this in a bit more bigger detail in another video. But this is pretty nice. Something that people have requested quite heavily. So that's pretty nice, right? Let's look at Faction Assault, though. Oh, remove all mods. I think that's the other one. Let me have a little look. I don't know if there's remove all mods from the roster, though. I think there's remove all mods just from one character. There we go. Remove all mods. But I don't think there's one from the entire roster. That would be cool. Like right here. Right, remove from entire roster, or right from on this screen somewhere, remove all mods. But there's ones on character screen. So on the character screen, there's one button down the bottom. And you can say don't show me this as well, so it will just happen. Oh, okay, that did crash my game. It is an alpha though, like I say, it is an alpha, so it's going to run into some issues. Every time I get a crash, I basically have to report why it crashed. That's my first crash in alpha, to be honest. But it worked. What happened there? It worked, but it didn't work if I clicked that button. That's interesting. Okay, but I mean this works. But when you have that button clicked, it'll be much quicker, and that's one of the other things. Sorry, Lotus. Yeah, indeed. It's all good. Okay, now we're going to a faction assault. Okay. Now I mistakenly claimed my prizes from yesterday this morning, but basically what happens is when you finish faction assault, the bottom left-hand corner, it said claim instead of enter, and your leader doesn't have to start the next faction assault. I think it starts at the same time, because you can see it 2 hours 56 minutes on this tier 3. That's at the daily reset, and I can attack tier 1 or tier 2, and there's no like downside, right? Now I don't think anyone's attacked tier 1 here. They haven't. Oh no, they have. Someone has attacked it because it's on phase 4. But let's say we've unlocked all of them up to tier 6, up to the top here, right? If we've unlocked all of them, I could effectively, let's say I'm not a stronger player, I could go for tier 4 instead of tier 5. My faction's not going to lose out because I'm going for tier 4 instead of tier 5. Basically. Titan's good. Yes, Titan's good. Titan's good. I actually didn't look at this before. Is he in a tank as well? Alright, it shows the supporting characters. Bob, Gabe, Bruce, and Lily. I think did have this confirmed. And you can see the requirements of 5. Guys, if you have any requests of what you want to see, just tell me. This is the fight. This is tier 2. And it's now requesting 2 of each one, as you can see. The boss still does not require any. There's no requirements for the boss. Okay, so if we go back. What's up, Bashal? Welcome to the stream. If we go back, we can see there's no requirements that I can see here. There's no requirements that I can see for the boss. But the support stages do have requirements. Difficulty S4+. They're using S grades for difficulty again? I can't remember they stopped doing that. Why Gov has 80 mil HP if it's infinite? You have to do 80 mil HP to get the crate, right? So here. In the rewards, if we check out the rewards, 500,000 damage on the left hand side, that's the participation reward, and the boss defeat reward, you have to defeat the boss to get the one on the right. So you have to be able to defeat the boss. The infinite HP that you see is so that if you defeat the boss, a teammate can still defeat the boss, right? It has infinite overall HP. But in the individual fight, when I go in, it's based on what the HP is when I go in. Now, right now, as you can see at the top, I'm at phase 4, so it starts me off at phase 4. But it's based off of the HP that he's got, which is 2.5 million. Now, strangely enough, for whatever reason, Negan's the easiest boss. Because he has the least HP. But it's because we're starting off at phase 4. I'm not 100% certain if that's meant to be like that. I'm assuming no. I'm assuming no. So you can see the like adrenaline rush bars on these that you'd normally see. Now Negan comes out of his little hidey hole. And we can rush with Kenny. Kenny can do the goodies. You know how Kenny does. These don't have huge HP as before. Let me see if I can long press this and see the HP. Well, this is tier 2, so it's pretty straightforward. 200,000. Not much at all. Not much. I'm going to get a defense down. That's nice. Now, Kenny seems pretty good for the components, but once you've defeated the components, you're not going to get any follow-ups and stuff on Kenny. It will be raw damage, though. It's not like his damage isn't going to be bad, but he's not going to be able to get follow-ups. And does this guy have crit resistance, or is it just standard Kenny not hitting crits? No, he has crit resistance. So is he considered a tank? Or does he just straight up have crit resistance? Hopefully it's not crazy high. It is 30% chance to resist critical attacks. Okay, so it's not too bad. He's in a tank. Oh, he's getting a lot of attacks. Was that his rush? That was his rush. But fortunately, because I've got loads of bonus HP, I'm kind of beefy. And obviously, like I say, this is tier 2. Let me just double check his... oh, damn, I might have won it. Yeah, I did. And normally at this point, when you win Faction Assault, it's over. The whole animation here was meant... Like, this is over, but... Because of the infinite HP, and you can see I got the participation, which is 400k or 500k on the left hand side, and I got the right hand side, which was defeating Negan. Why 50% on Connor? Like I said, there are some bugs, and I think this one's been reported as an issue. I'm not sure why. To be honest, that's not a good team. That's not a good team. Let me try Bruce, because Bruce is Alexandria. You're gonna have to start thinking of teams that you can use that are Alexandria, Atlanta, and probably just think of like ×5. Honestly, guys, probably think of ×5. Like these two together could be pretty decent, all things considered. Could be pretty decent because they're both that allegiance. So let's see what other. Let's try and do ×5 for the moment. Alexandria. Okay, we've got Pete. Oh, we got quite a few extra characters join this allegiance, didn't we? Yeah. We could even go down the road of Burn. They don't really have a leader except Aiko, but we've got a healer, a revive. They don't have any guardian shields. Oh, they do. So you might want to get a Sadiq up nice and high. I think that's going to be that's a pretty juicy team. That's a pretty juicy team. You've got survivability. You might want to. You could potentially go for a different leader. You could go for someone else. But I don't think you've got many options. That's not too bad. It's not a terrible team by any stretch. Let me see. Fortunately, it's got all my weapons. And then we could go for strong attacks here. Could also go for like a ransack or something. I've got choices. So this isn't terrible at all in terms of what you can do with Alexandra. Thank you very much, Mr. C. I do appreciate that, bruv. I appreciate that. So if we attack, we'll see what happens here. Does he start at 50%? No, it's just a visual issue. It's just a visual issue. She's got absolute defense. Are these the old school versions of the character? Yeah, they haven't even got buffed out stats. So this is the burn one? No. It is not. And these ones should drop quick. So we'd want to get rid of these with just our basic characters, and then I can do the whole goodies. There we go. And we can just attack. I want to see what kind of bleed are we getting with this. It's gone from 25k, unless that is what it just did. I think it missed. I think it got resisted. Like his rush does 30% of his attack in bleed damage for 2 turns, but he can get some mad multipliers because of his honor roll. It could really be good, honestly. I do feel that I'm going to have to basic attack a little bit, because some things aren't going to work as well. See, and it runs out with him. It does run out with this guy. The Shiva Bruce combo is obviously much more powerful. But if you get a good weapon, I'm going to start working on a dot extension weapon right now. Honestly, because a dot extension weapon would be really good. Did it get resisted again? It did. Double resist. Double resist. Okay, Rush is going to come out. We can decap the side characters. Okay, I want to see what... Oh, we're not going to get lucky. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see what this bleed gets up to. Come on. One of them landed. There we go. 70k bleed. And he's at max attack potential on how he is like now. That's really nice. So if I had an extension, I would have been able to extend it to 3 turns. And then we would have been rolling, because the next turn we're going to get up to like 240 or 280. What's his segment move do? Anyway, 280. And then we'd extend it again, so it would always be up. It would always be up, but now it's going to run out. But yeah, I'm going to hit auto now. This is the new FA Indeed. What's up, Sandor? Welcome to the stream. Any Gold Rush coming soon? Any? Your guess is as good as mine. Not using Old Man Gregor. He is not part of this allegiance. He is part of the Hidden. Now, the Hidden actually do have a requirement. There is a hidden version, right? So he can definitely be put into that team. And also he can team up with Isabel, and Isabel can give him more attack. So there's definitely a team up there. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. So yeah, you're going to need to... This is going to be quite difficult to, like, beat in one go, guys. Because this is just tier 2, and I'm just doing it. I'm just about to beat it. If I'm about to beat it. I just beat it. So that's tier 2, and I just beat it. That's with Bleed and Burn. So you're going to have to formulate an actual proper team. Now, if we went in instead with, like, pure damage, that could potentially be a better way to do things. Maybe. If we went in with, like... if we went in with a team that had mega damage... Let's have a little look. It'd pretty much be these two, right? Instead. Yeah, pretty much be these two instead. And she'll be able to do the thing. Like, if we hit auto now, how well does this go? Machine Rush could be brutal. Here we go. Oh, did he... Oh, what was that? Wait, what was that? What was that specialist skill? Did you see that? Is that his? He's got a turnaround. When attacked, 40% chance the attacker gets exhaust equal to 25% of them defense for 2 times. That's actually kind of interesting. But there was a specialist skill on one of the friendlies. I'll have to check that out. Can we see the normalizer on Connor's subordinate? Yeah, can do. Was that Rhodey or was it? No, it was Rhodey, right? So pure damage could be the way to go. Now you could go for a full strong team, strong attacks. Or full alert team with alert attacks. It really depends on the allegiance. It depends what you're going to be able to show. Okay, wait. I can see it after the fight's ended because I can see it in the fight info. We have got no unnatural AP gain characters here, so I mean it's gonna be close. We got it to 50% with 2.5 minutes left. So yeah, I mean characters could potentially come in where they do percentage damage as well. You never know. Could also think like maybe Sadiq's enough here because he does do a little bit of a heal too. I could go for a 3rd damage dealer in the slot of Aaron, you know. It did say oh, it says immune. Okay, let me just check that for you. Boss skills, mechanics. Does it show? Use energy to instantly auto-complete this boss battle. Oh, it's because I've beaten it before. It has an auto-complete function. So, if tomorrow... I'll check that out on the first one. We'll check that on the first one. Okay, I'll have to go in and attack. It says, when this character performs a critical hit, they apply Normalizer 1 turn to that target. Normalizer. And then the other one is Retribution 2. And then he's got this turnaround one. So Normalizer just relies on crits. So it's not like super powerful. Well, I mean, against me it will be. But a lot of these have crit resist. So if it was to go for me, it wouldn't be as crazy. Let me just... It's not using any tickets in the alpha version. It may just be time-based since it takes 6 days to run all tiers. Yeah, I think like I say, Scopio probably would be able to give the information, but if it was ticket-based, they could just give us hundreds and hundreds of thousands of tickets. I think it's time-based now. I think this is just it. It lasts for 24 hours. You know? If we defeat the boss on the one before, it unlocks the next boss. Okay, so if I go back to the first... This is the first one that I've already completed. And we go to the hard mode here. Do I get that instant takedown? Where was it? Here. Okay, yeah. So let's just say, like, I get home from work. Long day. I want to maybe hit one boss, have a bit of fun, but the other bosses that I've already killed hundreds of times, I want to just get the rewards. I can just click autocomplete. And hopefully it doesn't crash. And then it says 4 million damage has been applied to David. Okay. And then if I go to the rewards, I get the rewards. This is kind of cool. I think this basically is in a lot of games, like guild boss style gameplay now. So it's basically just bringing that into RTS, which it didn't have before, which is good. Okay, anything else you guys want to have a little look at? Ticket grants to all factions get those elite players farming dead factions. I know that happened for exactly. So I think time-based stuff is probably better. I mean, I'm fairly certain that it's time-based now. I'm fairly certain. This isn't for alpha. This time stuff isn't for alpha. They can gift tickets without a problem. It also tells you how many rewards you've gained. So like you can see in the top left-hand corner, I've gained 4 out of 10. So you can see I'm about to gain rewards in 2 different tiers. So they give you, right now in this one, they gave 8 energy, right? So it costs 5 energy effectively to beat everything. So I could then drop down to tier 5 and then beat 3 bosses, right? Let's see what the rewards are like in these ones, if it's just exactly the same. It's slightly higher. 30, 60, 240. I think the other one was 20, 40, 180. I think so. So those are going to scale quite drastically by the looks of things. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's 160. 20, 40, 160. So yeah, that's going to scale quite drastically. Is it just multipliers? Double, double, double. Double, double, quadruple. Double, double, quadruple. I think it's just multiplying it. So the next one will be 40, 80, 320. Then it will be 50, 100, 400. Then it'll be 60, 120, 480. Then it'll be 70, 140. Is it 520? Something like that. $560. And is that the last one, or is it the one more? And the last one could be 80, 160, and then 640. So like on the lowest one, the best reward you can get is 2 times the worst reward on the highest. So I mean, it scales quite drastically, quite quickly. That's if it just does it how I've just said, where it goes up by 10 on the base. If it goes up on 10 by the base, the next one could be 20 more. You know, it could get up to like thousands. We'll have to wait and see. It really isn't that big a deal, honestly, because we have to see the depot there to really know how effective that currency is. But it does scale quite heavily by the looks of things. Okay, we can double check what we can see on Governor so far. You can see the specialist skills. Look, goad them on. When attacking, 40% chance to confuse that target and one other for 2 turns and recover from all penalties. Turnaround is the one we saw before. When attacked, 40% chance the attacker gets exhaust equal to 25% of their max defense for 2 turns. And then in the next one, it's when attacked, 40% chance the attacker gets 35% defense down for 2 turns. And then in the last one, it's going to be bewildering shots. Oh, interesting. Okay. When attacking, 40% chance to confuse that target and one other for 2 turns and recover from all penalties. So that is the nightmare boss. So things like confuse resist on that particular team are going to be really important. It does look like they've switched the tricks a little bit. The first boss will be alert and the last boss will be tough. That's the main switch. Whereas on Negan, if we have a little look at the support stages, the first stage is tough and the last stage is alert. The specialist skills or the boss skills stay the same throughout by looks of things. If there are no tickets and what faction mate does to the boss doesn't affect you, where is the faction part of faction assault? This is actually a good. This is a good point. I think maybe. This is a good point. Maybe there's a total score you can get as a faction. Maybe that'll be something that they add. You know? But even if they don't add anything that is faction cooperative, like the way it works right now, right, is you don't have to take down one of the mini bosses to attack the main boss. Like someone else can take down a mini boss, right? That's the way it works in this. But I think it's still better than the old version, even though the old version was a little bit more cooperative. One player could still defeat the entire thing and you wouldn't be included. So, and then obviously you could defeat like 2 bosses and then someone scores more points than you because they wreck Negan harder. So yeah, and then they get a better reward. I think that was a worse experience. This is going to be a better experience for sure for an individual. But this could be something over time. I'll definitely bring that up though. You're 100% correct in that. In that there isn't that much to do with the faction in this. I'm not sure how do you think they could add something in here that would be good for the faction? You know? Like total points, total bosses killed, maybe. That could be decent. What's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream. Make a tournament out of it. I mean, everything's got a tournament out of it. It'd be nice if there was stuff that didn't have tournaments out of it and it was just, you know, yeah. What's up, Noah? Welcome to the stream, bro. Maybe have a mission for number of times the faction defeats the boss. Get some additional currency or something. Okay. I'm liking the new FA so far. We did just have something brought up that was actually quite important though, Noah. If you read Basham's comment, I don't know if you can still see it. It says, if there are no tickets and what faction mates do to the boss doesn't affect you, where is the faction part of Faction Assault? And it's a very good point. It is a good point. Now, like I said in response to that though, I'm not mad. I prefer it this way than it was before, still. I would like to see faction mate scores because it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't really matter what someone scores, it's just cool. There are definitely things I'd like to see that are different. Like, I'd like to see when I attack Negan, for instance, I don't start at phase 4. And right, if you look at the top, it says phase 4 out of 4. I'd like to start at phase 1. Personally. Just for fun, you know? I think the Telltale team's going to be nuts. Should I attack with a full Telltale team? We could try the full Telltale team. Kaboom. I think I've got one more attack. Okay, let's attack with the full Telltale team. Easy. And for some reason I don't have to defeat the Minesweep thing first. That was weird. See, for this sort of boss, you might want to change up Lily's weapon because she can't really rampage because there's no other targets. But look how many times she hit. That's nuts. I'd like to see... Wait, does it show you actually? I haven't noticed. Did it show you individual damage of each of your characters? I didn't actually pay attention to that. It does show you individual damage. 1.7 million damage for maybe there could be a better visual of this, like a button that you could press and it could just show the character's damage, like done, damage taken, that sort of thing. This is done in other games. I'm very much like that in other games, but otherwise, yeah. 1.1 million for Lily, extra damage 13k, and now that's my energy spent. You can effectively buy extra energy. It's going to cost you 100 coins. So maybe something actually to spend your coins on, guys. Maybe something to actually spend your coins on. Start hoarding the coins. You've been missing it tonight now. I've had like 15 of those. Wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. They should include points to reach at the end of the faction assault. More points equals more rewards. The faction has to coordinate, strategize, use all energies to get the better end rewards. Make it where your faction faces other factions, not their own, for optional rank rewards. Like in leagues, stuff like that. Is the new faction assault live? No, you can see on the screen it says alpha gameplay footage in the bottom left hand corner. This is alpha gameplay. I did a video yesterday with some more visuals as well. Kenny Rex, no real surprise there, but won't be able to use him on last tier. Why won't we be able to use him on last tier? Or can he on the non-gov final stage, since others are fully allegiance blocked? Oh, right, yeah. You'll be able to use him on gov, but you just won't be able to use him on the other ones. I mean, yeah. But you never know, they could add it where, like, Telltale gets put into up here. I think Telltale being in the, what would this be? Nightmare would be fine. The other site says there are yeah, spending coins is going to depend on available rewards. This is true, but if you are able to do multiple attacks, right, you could spend coins and just do, you know, clear 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna get less rewards, but like, you know, whales are gonna be reasonably happy with that. And once you clear everything, you don't have to actually like spend time. You can just effectively do the skip every time. If you've seen that button, Noah, the skip button, it's a little bit too, what's the word, where you just don't notice it. It's next to the attack button, and it's got a picture of Governor and Negan on it. It does have the like fast forward thing on it, but It's a little bit inconspicuous, I think is the word, maybe. I asked if it would be the same for allegiances. It's hard to tell. They could maybe run it for like the same way for 3 months and then, you know, shake it up. I get ads for lingerie. I also get ads for like dating sites as well. It's like they know me. They know me too well. Moon. Man on the Moon is not here tonight because he's at a concert, I believe, like a concert. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna give the details on his streams. Is there anything else you want me to check out, guys? Anything you else want to just get a little look at? Sneakity peekity. The map is pretty much the same as the OG faction, so I will say that. The visuals, that's fine. He's having way more fun, yeah. I think he's it's like Wu-Tang Clan and Nas that he's gone to see. He was pretty hyped. He was pretty hyped. What do we spend them coins on? Now that we don't know yet. That we don't know. Yeah. And it does also say this is common assault tokens. Like, there's no special assault token, but if there was no special one, why would this be common and not just assault tokens? So, theoretically, some of the later bosses, like the top gov, for instance, could potentially give a particular, you know, particular one. Does it say how much HP these guys have got? No. I've got specialist skills actually on top in Dom. Okay, it's still the same. I think these are still the same OG. This guy doesn't have reflect now though, which is good. Did you show him the Tween Swap? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little addition. Not much to do with Faction Assault, but it's a new addition. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice UI as well in terms of how it's set up. You know, if you name your teams, it's easier for you to realize as well what you're swapping it with. It's like if I want to swap, like, let's say I just built an attack team. That's way down the bottom, you know. This amazing attack team that's going to win me loads of battles. This one, right? Just built it. No weapons required. Now I can move it up to the top. It can be my number 2 team after my tower team. And I don't think it's... Does it slot in above it? I'm not sure. Let me have a check, actually. Oops. No, it doesn't slot in above. It pushes the rest down. So it doesn't swap them. It just pushes them down. So that's really good. And they have got a decent function with the mod removal that they've added. I think I still would like more here. I know it's asking for a lot, but they've added an unequip all button to one character. But I'd love just an unequip to entire roster. Right? And it can be on this screen right here. When it goes to the roster on the right hand side where it says rarity, on the far right you can have another button just say unequip all, like, entire roster or something like that. Because I like to do my entire roster in one go. You know? Doing individual characters. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's definitely... I mean, is it faster though? I don't know. Like, unequip this. And then I have to go to roster. Unequip this. Go to roster. Okay, it's probably faster. Can you do, like, modded? Go to roster, unequip this, so on and so forth. Now, the old speedy way of doing things was this. Right? The old speedy way of doing it was this. You unequip this mod in the bottom right hand corner, and you just keep spamming. You know, just in terms of how quick it was to unequip all mods from your entire roster this way. This is how I used to do it anyway. You know, and then if you did this and it didn't bug out, let's see if it doesn't bug out here. You could, yeah, it bugged out. Okay, it crashed again. It doesn't like me pressing that button. I think that button's new. So yeah. Let's get some affordable gear in a shop. Challenge run shop makes the UK economy look like a drain. No, let's be honest. Challenge run still probably looks better. Still. Like, could put over my score and everything. So yeah. Anything in Faction Assault you want me to check out? Is there anything else you were interested in? That's a solid mod trick. I'm going to use that. Yeah, hopefully not for too much longer. But yeah. It's hard to know if that's faster though, because if they introduce that button, and if you want to unequip your entire roster, that the way I used to do it still might be faster. You know, than doing this. Because I have, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to know. Yeah. It looks pretty good. It looks good, pretty good text. Good night, Valiant. Thanks for tuning in, man. Went to New York State Mind, Wu-Tang, Nas. State of Mind concert in Toronto earlier this month. It was great. If Moon is an 80s baby, he is going to love the concert. I think he said that he's always wanted to see like some of them, and he's not had a chance. So, yeah. I think he was meant to see them a couple of months ago, but sorry, it happened. So nothing else you want me to have a little sneak peek at? A little look-see at when it comes to Faction Assault, guys? I'm going to be looking at the other bosses as they unlock and see how hard they are. Like, honestly, it was getting pretty close even on tier 2. But I haven't really set up my team to do well. I think that was an unmodded team as well. I don't think like I'm pretty sure my Michonne isn't modded, and she was my damage dealer. Might have to sacrifice other damage dealers as well. Oh, she is modded. I might have to sacrifice other damage dealers, other characters for more damage dealers as well. That weapon that I said. Remember when I said like you could have continuation, the dot expansion? You can have more than one of those. New 2K Tyrese versus Wayland. Wayland, as in this arm. Like, who's better? I'd say Tyrese with 60% weapon does kind of counter. Oh no, actually no, he can't. He can't taunt him because of the disarm. Like, who's better? I mean, generally speaking, the promo that, or the semi pay to win character, which is even though it's a battle pass, is generally going to be better than a starting character for Mythics generally. So I would probably say Wayland now. Wayland's going to be not going to be as good. Just as simple as that. Okay, so guys, if there's nothing else, I can leave it here. There's nothing else you want me to look at? Right, you mean attacking Verset. Yeah. I mean, crit's not going to be as an issue. I'm using Wayland at the moment, just testing him out. Titan's going to be pretty good. against those teams as well. But yeah, it's Vengeance versus Disarm. Tyrese is a leader. If you want to see more on Faction Assault 2.0, I did make a video that was released yesterday. It was really like late night yesterday, early morning today. Just to go over a little bit more in detail for like 15 minutes. But otherwise, guys, yeah, I'm going to leave my stream here. I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much to everybody who did the super chats earlier. It popped off, guys. It popped off. It was crazy. So many generous people in chat. We had a proper train going on. If I scroll up, it's just colourful text. It's so many in one go. In space for like 10-15 minutes, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate it. And my next stream will for sure be Monday, but I might do a stream at the weekend. I might do like a Governor mini stream just to check out Governor and how that stuff works and how the boss is getting harder and progressing and stuff like that. But it'll be quite short. It'll be like an hour long max. But yeah, that's it on my stream today, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next stream. Stay tuned for more content. Videos will definitely be out tomorrow. But that's it for today. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.